Somewhere there's music, I'll paint the tune. Somewhere there's heaven.
Good evening. Today is March 29th, 1951. Welcome to HJMS. I'm your host, Hannah Strader. Previously, the American people's attention has been the trial case of Ethel and Julius Rosenberg, who are accused of espionage. The case came to a close today as the Rosenbergs were found guilty. Both Ethel and Julius were born in New York and raised by families with a Jewish background. While Julius was working on an engineering degree, Ethel was an aspiring actress and singer. They met once Julius was in college and had joined the Young Communist League of America. After meeting in the League, they were married in 1939, where they had two sons, Robert and Michael. While Julius was working in the Army Signal Corps engineering laboratories in New Jersey, he was fired because of his communist past. After he was fired, it was told that he began working in the USSR and the atomic bomb secrets. Now to Sam live at the courthouse with more on this case.
Thanks, Hannah. The scene here is joyful pleas and content for prosecutor Irving Sapol. The Rosenbergs were found guilty for giving up top secret information to the Soviet Union. One of the lead witnesses, Ruth Greenglass, testified today in the court that Julius Rosenberg tried to reason with Ruth to have her husband, David Greenglass, work with Julius and Ethel in giving USSR information about the atomic bomb. The judge, Irving Kaufman, and the jury felt that with the compelling evidence and testimonies from David and Ruth Greenglass was evidence enough, plus more that they are not releasing to the public or the media at this time. With that information, the Rosenbergs were considered guilty of espionage. They will be sentenced on April 5th, 1951, and face the death penalty.
Inside the stone walls of Sing Sing prison, the Rosenbergs wait all day for word of their fate. A matron, Mamie Creighton, comes out after seeing Ethel Rosenberg. She says the woman refuses to believe she's going to die, insists she is innocent. State troopers surround the prison to prevent demonstrations. Again, there are none. The hours pass slowly.
David Greenglass, Harry Gold, Claus Fuchs, and Morton Sobel were also found guilty today along with the Rosenbergs. Only the Rosenbergs faced the death penalty, while the rest of the convicted face only a large sentencing time. If a coach is willing to stay in a coaching profession, he will develop from year to year. The team developed tonight. After the break, find out more about the NCAA National Championship and the winners.
Step into an exciting, colorful, wonderfully new world as Walt Disney brings to glowing life the adventures of Alice in Wonderland, based on Lewis Carroll's beloved story. There are wonderful tunes for your heart, wonderful thrills for your eyes as you share with Alice the wonderful things she sees, the wonderful friends she meets. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, the Walrus and the Carpenter, the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, the Cheshire Cat, the White Rabbit, and many more.
Welcome back to HJMS. Now to Jenny with sports.
Thanks, Hannah. Wednesday, March 27th, the Kentucky Wildcats took on Kansas State. The Kentucky Wildcats win over Kansas 68-58. The Wildcats were named national champions, and their winning coach, Adolph Rupp. Congratulations to the Kentucky Wildcats. Also, in sports news, Patty Berg wins the LPGA Sand Hills Women Golf Open on March 26, 1951. Back to you, Hannah.
Once we return, we will find out if a raincoat is in your future. Weather with Maddie is next.
Tommy, what's wrong?
The tires on my bike are flat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Susie, what's wrong with you? I've lost my dog. Oh, no.
Now I have nothing to do today.
Today is the worst day ever. I bet I know what'll cheer up your spirits.
Nothing could cheer me up.
What about Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola! Wow, Mom, this is swell.
Coca-Cola, a refreshing drink for everyone.
There's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
Welcome back to HJMS, now with Maddie and the weather.
Camera's not
Thank you, Hannah. Today should stay fairly normal with a high of 54 and a low of 38. It should also include slight rain, drizzle, and a slight chance we will see some fog later in the day. You should expect Friday to be a little bit hotter with a high of about 55 degrees and a low of 52. There will also be a slight chance for your Friday to also include rain, a few showers. Your weekend should look brighter with a high of 60 and a low of 46. The rain will cease for the weekend, so put your coats away and get ready for April. Back to Hannah, please.